Well, I mean, I guess, you know, many MBA folks, I guess, are, you know, A types. They're sort of hardworking, they're achievement oriented and so on. And so, I mean, I'd say there's a part of me that's like that. So I like to be a part of a team that's a winning team. And I don't use the word winning in a kind of an absolute sense. I mean winning by doing good things for your community of clients, your community of people, your staff in the organization, your shareholder, and other, you know, stakeholders, regulators, and so on. So it's fun being part of a winning team where you're doing good. I don't know if you know, but MBAs were originally designed for engineers to help prepare engineers for, you know, kind of management, and in a sense, coming from a technical sort of, you know, first degree, I didn't know anything really about business. And one of the things of the MBA that the MBA gave me was the language of business. I could go and speak to any functional area, be it marketing or HR or strategy or accounting, and, you know, be able to have a conversation. And indeed, running a business, any business actually requires you to be able to have all of those perspectives and some level of understanding of the various functional areas which, you know, underpin the workings, the efficient workings of any business. You know, the world's got sort of many a big issue, but it'd be nice to think that you could make a contribution to helping solve some of the bigger issues that face, you know, communities overall. I think, as with any business, you know, if you're in the business to make money, you're kind of in it for the wrong reason. You really ought to be in it to find and service a client need, and if you do that, service both your, you know, end clients as well as you look after your own people, your staff, and so on, then you as the shareholder will also do well in the end. And that sort of ethos of kind of win-win-win outcomes actually proved, you know, successful in our case over many years and over many transactions. You need to have a vision that you believe in, and you need to be in for the long term. I think in any business, but particularly in the money business, in the finance business, it's quite easy to cut corners. And you can cut a corner and you can probably gain an incremental advantage in the near term and so on. And indeed, you see some people win that way. But, you know, life is a race you only run once, and it's not only about winning, it's about the quality of winning, how you win. So I think for us, the how we won was as important as winning, because rarely in business is there one right answer, and rarely in life actually is there one right answer. There's often a few right answers, plenty of wrong answers, by the way, as well, and you've got to make sure that you do enough research and homework and discussion to make sure that you're not choosing a wrong option. But there's always a couple of right options. And then what makes the difference is commitment, passion, and you back the team on that. Very few of us, if any of us, get out of bed and say, right, well, today I'm going to go and do, you know, this cog, I'm going to turn it and produce my outputs. You know, people aren't inspired by that. People need meaning and purpose and a narrative to go with that. So the inquiry around vision, mission, you know, values for any enterprise, any organization, be it for-profit or not for-profit, is really grounding that and centering it and building the community around that. And that's the sort of stuff that people will get up in the mornings for or go over the hill for, that we're all working together to achieve these set of objectives, to do this good in life, and so on. And that's a very unifying thing and a very energizing thing. In fact, one of the, you know, sort of sayings, corny as it is, but I think it's true, is the real test of a leader is not so much what you achieve while leading, it's the legacy that you leave behind. And I think there is a responsibility, be it in business, be it in your community, be it in your family, to leave behind a strong legacy by equipping others to continue the journey after you're long gone.